And we've made it to New Zealand. Welcome to Christchurch. Now I need to go and get a hire car. Easy car rental, that's who I'm with. So we have our keys. And we have a vehicle to travel. North Island, South Island, this is going to go pretty far, this vehicle. It's a 2024 as well. Let's go and see what it's like, 4x4. So my first day in New Zealand is at the South Walk Apartments, and it's fairly mild today, but last night was absolutely Baltic. Different to Australia, certainly. Cloudy today, no sunshine yet. These though are the wheels that I picked up last night, and an automatic RAV4 4x4. The guy said I may need that every now and again. It's quite throaty. And it's a brilliant vehicle to drive. I've checked it all for dents and scratches and that kind of thing, and all is good. There's two, one of them they know about and the other one I shall let them know about. But yeah, this vehicle will be going all over the South Island, all over the North Island. We're in the South Island at the moment, of course, and should do me well. Touch wood, fingers crossed. But yeah, it drives very well. It was a breeze getting from the airport last night to my digs, and it's a brand new 2024 as well, which is awesome, unleaded. So there we go. So I'm going to walk, funnily enough I'm leaving the car behind. I'm going to walk to Cathedral Square in Christchurch here in New Zealand. It's about a 16-minute walk, so let's do it. And at the end of my street I notice there's the New Zealand Broadcasting School and Plains FM 96.9. And there's a stadium being constructed here in Christchurch. I don't remember that being here before. So you've got a bakery here on the way to the city centre, and the Hairy Lemon. Don't know what that is. Paper Bag Princess, Cakes by Anna, all sorts. And a huge picture of a cat. Christchurch full of amazing artwork. Still a lot of construction work going on in Christchurch after the earthquakes 2010, 2011. Also though, high streets that look like any other. Christchurch City Hotel there, looking very smart, and Cathedral Square coming up. And here we are, Cathedral Square in Christchurch. I wish I could show you this in the sunshine, but I still love being here in New Zealand. It's an amazing place. The earthquakes, of course, almost completely destroyed this beautiful cathedral, and there have been debates ever since about what should happen. And I was speaking to some locals yesterday who were saying that it's still under debate. So there we go, that's what it looks like right now. They've done some works by the looks of it since I was last here in 2016, but it would be beautiful to have that big spire on the top once again, and all this scaffolding and sign work all down, and make it into a proper square like it used to be. And this rotating screen says, with all of our hands, the roof of our cathedral will rise again. Hoping that everybody will be able to raise enough funds to make the cathedral back to what it was. Donate today. christchurchcathedral.org.nz. I think everybody wants that cathedral looking amazing once again. Because this square, back in the day, used to be a really vibrant place, with the cathedral looking over all the proceedings before that devastating earthquake of 2011. Earthquakes are a part of New Zealand life, but I don't think anyone expected that one to have such impact, and all those lives lost as well. There's been much debate over the cathedral, whether to knock it completely down and build a new one, or to renovate what's existing. The problem is, if you renovate what's existing, apparently it's not very structurally sound. So it's been ongoing since 2011, the debate and decision making of what exactly to do with it. But one way or the other, I hope they succeed and get this Cathedral Square, Christchurch in New Zealand, looking incredible again. So here's another angle. I think unless you were here during that 2011 earthquake, none of us can really comprehend exactly what everyone went through. The loss of life, the loss of buildings, livelihoods. Whew. And Quake City is well worth a look. It really shows you what they went through. You just can't comprehend it though unless you were here experiencing it. The closest I've come to is in 2016. I came to New Zealand, and a 7.8 magnitude earthquake happened, which was stronger than the one in Christchurch. However, it was a left and right movement. So although it ripped up roads, damaged buildings, no one was killed by the earthquake itself. One person died, I believe, of a heart attack. But thankfully it wasn't another Christchurch. This was in Kaikoura, and I was in Tarangi. I'd just found my digs for the night, and then suddenly, for 2 minutes, the whole place just shook. I couldn't walk from one side of the room to the other, and you're meant to drop, crouch, cover, all of that. So I was doing that, and there were aftershocks for months, years in fact after that. I think 2 or 3 years. That was quite something. And I was making my way to Kaikoura. Had to cancel the hotel, obviously. They weren't accepting any bookings anymore for obvious reasons. And I stayed in Blenheim. I was one of the first to go across on the ferry, because they'd stopped the ferries for a while as well because of what was happening under the water. And Kaikoura, the ground around Kaikoura rose up by a lot of meters. Can't remember exactly how many, but all because of that earthquake. So that's the closest I've come to it. Lived through it, thankfully. What are the chances you come to New Zealand and you have a 7.8 magnitude earthquake. Nothing like that since. Yeah, that was November 2016, one I will never forget.